Joshua chapter 15. This then was the lot of the tribe of the children of Judah by their families, even to the border of Edom. The wilderness of Zin southward was the uttermost part of the south coast, and their south border was from the shore of the salt sea, from the bay that looketh southward. And it went out to the south side, to Malach Achragibim, and passed along to Zin, and ascended up on the south side unto Kadesh Barnea, passed along to Hezron, went up to Adar, and fetched a compass to Karka. From thence it passed toward Asmon, and went out unto the river of Egypt. The goings out of that coast were at the sea. This shall be your south coast. And the east border was the salt sea, even unto the end of Jordan, and their border in the north quarter was from the bay of the sea at the uttermost part of Jordan. And the border went up to Beth Hoglah, and passed along by the north of Beth Arabah. And the border went up to the stone of Borhan, the son of Reuben. And the border went up toward Debir, from the valley of Achor, and so northward, looking toward Gilgal, that is, before the going up to Adumim, which is on the south side of the river. And the border passed toward the waters of En-Shemesh, and the goings out thereof were at En-Rogel. And the border went up by the valley of the son of Hinnom unto the south side of the Jebusite. The same is Jerusalem. And the border went up to the top of the mountain that lieth before the valley of Hinnom, westward, which is at the end of the valley of the giants, northward. And the border was drawn from the top of the hill unto the fountain of water of Naphtali, and went out to the cities of Mount Ephron, and the border was drawn to Bala, which is Kirjath Jearim. And the border compassed from Bala westward unto Mount Seir, and passed along unto the side of Mount Jearim, which is Chesalon, on the north side, and went down to Beth Shemesh, and passed on to Timnah. And the border went out unto the side of Ekron northward, and the border was drawn to Shikron, and passed along to Mount Bala, and went out unto Jabneel, and the goings out of the border were at the sea. And the west border was to the great sea, and the coast thereof. This is the coast of the children of Judah round about according to their families. And unto Caleb the son of Jephunneh he gave a part among the children of Judah, according to the commandment of the Lord to Joshua, even the city of Arba, the father of Anak, which city is Hebron. And Caleb drove thence the three sons of Anak, Sheshai, and Ahiman, and Talmai, children of Anak. And he went up thence to the inhabitants of Debir, and the name of Debir before was Kirjath Sepher. Caleb said, He that smiteth Kirjath Sepher, and taken it, to him will I give Kesha, my daughter, to wife. And Othniel, the son of Kenaz, the brother of Caleb, took it, and he gave him Achsah, his daughter, to wife. And it came to pass, as she came unto him, that she moved him to ask of her father a field. And she lighted off her ass, and Caleb said unto her, What wouldst thou? Who answered, Give me a blessing, for thou hast given me a south land. Give me also springs of water. And he gave her the upper springs and the nether springs. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Judah according to their families. The uttermost cities of the tribe of the children of Judah toward the coast of Edom, southward, were Kabzeel, and Eder, and Jagur, and Kinnah, and Dimonah, and Adadah, and Kadesh, Hazar, and Ithanan, Ziph, Telem, Beloth, Hazar, Hadattah, Kirioth, Hezron, which is Hazar, Ammon, Shema, Moladah, Hazar-Gadah, Heshmon, Beth-Pelet, and Hazar-Shaul, and Beersheba, and Bizjothjah, Bala and Lim, Dazim, Bala and Elim, and Azem, and El-Tolad, Chezidl, and Hormah, and Ziklag, and Madmenah, and San-Senah, and Leboth, and Shilhim, and Rimmon. All the cities are 29 with their villages. And in the valley Eshtaol, and Zoriah, and Ashnah, and Zanoah, and Genim, Tapua, Enam, Jarmuth, Adullam, Shukah, Azekah, and Sharaim, and Adathaim, and Gederah, and Gederathoim, 14 cities with their villages, Zenan, and Hadashat, and Migdal-Gad, Delin, Mitzvah, and Joktheel, Lachish, Bozkath, Eglon, Kabon, Lamam, and Kitlish, Gederoth, Beth-Dagon, Namah, Makkedah, 16 cities with their villages, Libnah, and Ether, and Ashan, Jiptah, Ashnah, Nezib, Keilah, Akzib, Mareshah, 9 cities with their villages, Ekron with her towns and her villages, from Ekron even unto the sea, all that lay near Ashdod with their villages, Ashdod with her towns and her villages, Gaza with her towns and her villages, unto the river of Egypt, and the great sea, and the border thereof. And in the mountains Shamir, and Jatir, Succoth, and Dana, and Kirjath-Senah, which is Debir, Anab, Eshtemoh, Anim, Goshen, Holon, Gilo, 11 cities with their villages, Arab, Dumah, Eshin, Janum, Beth-Tappuah, and Apakah, and Humtah, Kirjath-Arba, which is Hebron, Zir, 9 cities with their villages, Maon, Carmel, Ziph, Judah, Jezreel, Jokdeam, and Zanoah, Cain, Gibeah, Timah, 10 cities with their villages, Halhul, Beth-zur, Gedor, Marath, Bethanath, El-Kitam, 6 cities with their villages, Kirjabal, which is Kirjath-jearim, Rabbah, 2 cities with their villages, in the wilderness Beth-araba, Middin, and Sekakath, and Nibshan in the city of Salt, and En-gedi, 6 cities with their villages. As for the Jebusites, the inhabitants of Jerusalem, the children of Judah could not drive them out. But the Jebusites dwell with the children of Judah at Jerusalem unto this day. Thanks be to God for his word.